The Sign of the Times, episode 87, from an undisclosed clue near a hidden lake. Hidden. Which was right next to a clue. Which is at some random deck in like a wooded area. Which is weird. Weirdest setting possibly ever. Ever. And we've had some weird ones. We've been in a chicken coop. We've been in like an undisclosed athletic field. Public toilet. This might beat them all. So for the people that made suggestions, you didn't come up with anything as weird as this. It's a hidden lake. I don't know how to get down there. The path's like that wide, and it just goes zoom, just straight down. I'm not doing that. No. Not even for QT. No. So for the people that love the snaps, the Twitter, where you can follow me, but not literally. I'm over 200 followers. Thus far, none of them literal. None of them literally. Not even Jerry Wilson, my newest one, who just got Twitter because he's finally, after years and years, moved up to the year 2010 apparently. He's inching up on us. Facebook, the Forum Spring, the YouTube, which you might be watching right now. Right now. Look at this. Picture of Troy Miller and Miss Liz now in a faction. Team Bad Knees. Yes, Team Bad Knees coming to an arena and or an orthopedic surgeon near you. Catch Team Bad Knees. The business card of Kacee Carlisle, whom I love. I do. NWA World Women's Champion, best in the world. Hashtag best in the world. You can go to KaceeCarlisle.com and get a picture of her with the NWA World Women's title belt. Look at that title belt. That's huge. It's a huge title belt, but it belongs to her. Flip side it, a little Britney Spears-esque. Look at that. In silver writing. She'll sign it for you. Takes the time to sign it. Go to KaceeCarlisle.com, buy 6-7 dozen of them if you want. Look at that. Look at that. Perfect for all your gift giving needs. And for holidays, get some holiday cards. Send them out. You might want to stock up. So, as I'm sitting on this deck, which is weird, with a clue on it, like I'm Scrappy-Doo searching for the clue for the monster near a hidden lake. It could be Scooby-Doo meets Hidden Lake if it was a cartoon show. This week coming up, Sunday, Dr. Jerry Wiseman from Worm's Eye View, formerly And the Bell Rings and TheExaminer.com. That Jerry Wiseman, the guy that brought you the infamous Ian Rotten interview. We'll probably be discussing latest news and stuff, like probably passing of Matt Borne, Jackie Fargo, and apparently Big Mama from Glow all this week. It was a rough week. We'll probably be discussing that, probably bringing up Jerry the King Wilson, I'm sure. Wiseman goes back many years with him. After that, I'm going to beeline it right down to Blue Collar Wrestling in North Portland. Count some pinfalls, check for a few submissions. 4-way match, been building for weeks and weeks and weeks. That's going to take place tomorrow. As is a tables match, Buddy Highway versus Lone Star. Kacee Carlisle, whom I love, never been a tables match. Never. Not one table match for her. I know because I checked. Monday. I don't really have much going on. Tuesday, the lounge, Stevie gonna be doing a dedication show to Matt Borne, Big Josh, if you will, Doink the Clown. Yeah, many a name, but Matt Borne passing away. Stevie gonna take the time to honor his memory apparently on the lounge. So if you knew Matt Borne, worked with him, or a fan of him, call into the lounge, apparently. Wednesday. I don't know how much going on. Thursday next week. Independence Day in the United States. I'm not sure what I'll do. Maybe I'll do something. Maybe I won't. We'll find out. Friday. We got Dustin Thomas, professional wrestler out of the great state of Ohio. Tall drink of water, that one. And one of the best beards in the history of the professional wrestling business. As soon as that interview's over, Cincinnati Reds baseball. That's right, Reds baseball. We're going to be playing Seattle, so I'm going to be watching that. Seattle and the Reds play. I generally watch it. Saturday, I'll be figuring out how to get out of SCW so I can watch the Mariners and the Reds. And apparently some broad going into the Hall of Fame, making other broads hugely jealous, but she'll be going in there. So will Bolo. So will John and Emma. Going to be a great Hall of Fame. And I'll be figuring out how to catch the Mariners-Reds game during it. I'll think of something. So, to review, there's a big hidden lake. And a clue. And this weird deck in the middle of nowhere. There's look, trees all around it. There's a minuscule trail. And in the middle of all that, they build a deck. For no apparent reason whatsoever. It's here. They just built a deck. In the middle of a forest. High above a lake. Where there's a duck swimming I can see in the distance. So Beast Barnett, there's your woodland creature for this episode. Probably can't see it because it's so far away, but he's there. I see him. So, reviewing all this, Sunday, Dr. Jerry Wiseman on Turnbuckle. And I'm going to beeline it down to Blue Collar, where there will be a tables match, not featuring Kacee Carlisle, whom I love, who has never ever in her life ever been in a tables match. If she had to be in a tables match, I would like to see it against, I'm going to throw out Mickey Knuckles, maybe Jessie K, possibly Cameron Starr would be a good choice, my women's expert. Monday I'm pretty much free, not really doing anything. Tuesday at the Lounge, going to be talking Matt Borne, 2-hour edition of the Lounge, probably 3 hours with the overflow. Matt Borne stories of plenty. Wednesday, pretty much free. Thursday, Independence Day, maybe QT will come up and do some wind sprints. We could go to this hidden lake and run the trails. Wind sprinting on the trails. And QT could do a big cannonball right into the lake. Cannonball, he'll cry as he splashes into the water, forgetting he can't swim, despite having been in the Navy and lived out in the middle of the ocean for months at a stretch. Friday, Dustin Thomas coming to the show. Going to be interested in hearing from him. I crossed his path in Kentucky, of all places. Then, Cincinnati Reds baseball against the Mariners. Then, Saturday, figuring out how to catch the Reds Mariners while the Hall of Fame ceremony is going on at SCW. So that's pretty much what's going down. So from this undisclosed weird deck that has a clue like it's a Scooby-Doo episode, overlooking a big hidden lake where that duck's swimming quickly. Episode 87.